Hello, everybody. This is Randy Light. I am a hypnosis instructor, a healer, a peak performance coach, and a 1 million meditators ambassador. And I just was on somebody else's live stream on StreamYard. So I'm glad I figured that out before the time. And so welcome if you're watching this. Randy Light here, 1 million meditators ambassador, and you're going to find out what that means. Now, have you ever been hypnotized? And do you know the difference between hypnosis and meditation? Did you know that hypnosis, going into that hypnotic state, can help you overcome and heal something as well as be the best version of yourself? That's right. And that is what we are going to be focusing on today. I want to help you right now during this wild, crazy world that we live in to start to feel better, to be able to know that you can get through this, and not just through it, not just survive, but as they say, thrive. And how can you do that in a time like this? Well, if you use hypnosis or meditation, you can start to feel better. So welcome. If you're here, say hello. I'm going to say hello to you right now. And please mention something. Say thank you that you're here, where you're from, and let other people know about this too, because you're going to get hypnotized. And hypnosis is a great way to reset your systems, to feel better, to be your best version of yourself, which we all could use a little bit right now. So the only real difference, hello from Mexico, Luz, thank you, Karen. Karen, what a beautiful hypnotist and goddess as well, and from Wisconsin. So welcome all of you. Thanks for saying hello and waiting for me to arrive because I went to the wrong place, which is kind of funny. Anyway, so you may already know that hypnosis is meditation with a goal, with a purpose. So I'm going to guide you into a focused and relaxed state so that you can feel good. And then once you're there, I'm going to share some techniques, do some things with you to help you feel good, to raise your vibrations, to get into an attitude of gratitude. And once that takes place, then it actually resets your systems and you start releasing chemicals that make you feel good. And that can carry you through the day, sometimes longer, sometimes less. But the key here is that when you're in a great state, that's when you want to focus on what you want instead of what you don't want. And an attitude of gratitude is a great state. So I want to say hello to Sheila as well from Canada. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to guide you. So instead of just assuming you are in a relaxed state or that your brainwaves have slowed down into the hypnotic or meditative state, I'm going to assist you in getting there. And so once you're there, you can just relax. You can allow your conscious mind to go sit down and you can start to feel good. So you have 60,000 thoughts. Most of you might already know that. If you have 60,000 thoughts, so after this today, what are you going to be focusing on? Are you going to be focusing on the positive things you felt today? Or is some sabotaging part of you or some other negativity going to come in and remind you that it's there? Well, you don't have to listen to anxiety. You don't have to pay attention to the negative thoughts. You can go, thank you for sharing, and let them go. It's really effective when you can do something to help yourself and change the way you feel at a given moment. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to change the way you feel right now at a given moment so that you can be your best version of yourself. So part of why I'm doing this is because I'm a 1 million meditators ambassador, and we're building momentum because we need to reach 1 million people this time. We've been doing these hypnosis or really meditations for a weekend every 3 months for the past 3 years. And we have ambassadors from all over the world. So if any of you are interested in becoming an ambassador, that would be fabulous. All that means is you would choose a time that you would lead a meditation for loving ourselves and loving the planet. And the concept is if we get 1 million, we're getting close. If we get 1 million people from all over the planet meditating together, something changes. And whether you believe it or not, there's research that demonstrates that. And I was mentioning earlier that John Hagelin put these random number generators all over the planet. And they're kind of like computers, and they like just basically have random numbers, zeros and ones, and they just are random until something dramatic happens in our country or planet where everybody goes, ah, like 9/11 or something. So when everybody is focusing on the same thing, or many people are focusing on the same thing, because it's not everybody, it affects the, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it the source field. Some people call it the quantum field. It affects the collective. And you may have heard that Buddha said that all that we are is a result of what we have thought. All that we are is a result of what we have thought. I truly believe that that is personal. So what you think about with those 60,000 thoughts is going to affect you. But I also believe that it's global. And so we as a collective want to start doing what we can to change and get in our state and get into a positive state and imagine a world that we want to live in instead of where we fear it's going. So we are sensing right now that the numbers are going up for COVID. We want to see them going down, that we're out of the bell curve and it's starting to go down and everything's working out. We want to check in and send people who are making decisions, whether we like that or not. We want to send them good energy, good vibes to make decisions that are for the highest good of humanity. And it can be very difficult to do something like that, especially when people are being bullies or mean, and that is everywhere. So if you're here and you're just joining, say hello. Welcome and be a part of this. I'm going to hypnotize you guys in just a couple minutes. And what that means is you're going to feel good. And that feeling can last throughout the day. So what you might want to do right now is think about an intention. So something that you want for you and something you want for humanity. So you might just want to feel positive or happy today. You might want to help your colon heal or your liver or something like that. You might want to also send some loving and healing energy to a specific person that you know needs it. So one of my clients, I have a 22-year-old client, and I've seen him on and off throughout the years. It was so fascinating. So he got together with a friend there. He doesn't see hardly anybody because of COVID, and got together with a friend and they had dinner and it was kind of boring. So the next time they got together, he decided to do something. He decided to get into a good vibe and send good vibes to his friend, you know? So in other words, like thinking positive about the friend and opening your heart a little bit. And so he'd never done this before and never even thought about doing it, but he decided to send good loving vibes to his friend. And what he noticed was he got these good loving vibes back and they had a lot more fun. Now this is a 22-year-old. If a 22-year-old can get that, so can you. All of us can start to realize that if we get into an attitude of gratitude and we open our heart and we send that to people, anybody, everybody, the whole world, people can feel better. There's research demonstrating that our heart creates a field that's bigger than us. And so you can send good vibes anywhere, anytime, and those good vibes come back to you. So think about who you can send good energy. And if you're wondering how that works, if you just imagine opening up your heart and sending good energy, love, you could say positive or gratitude to them. And what's interesting, as a hypnotist, and what I teach my students is to love our clients. We want to love our clients. And what does that mean? Not in the way that you might be thinking, but to unconditionally love our clients. Basically to send them good vibes, right? To be able to see them, in essence, where you see their light and guide them there. And that's what we do. And so now I'm going to take a moment to guide you. And this is going to be a closed eye process. And we will be done it in 15 minutes because I have to teach my students in 15 minutes. So if you are here and you're listening, what I'm going to do is I'm going to guide you into a focused and relaxed state where you're more open and receptive and where we can connect. It's a closed eye process. And some of you it might be visual and you might see a lot. Some of you might not see much, and you want to be okay with that. Some of you could hear sounds if I told you to go to the beach, and some of you can feel the warm sand, but some of you aren't going to hear a thing, and some of you aren't going to feel the sand or the sun. But you want to just be okay with that and set an intention for yourself and for a friend or for humanity. All right, so now we're going to do it. So go ahead, get comfortable. This is a sitting down, closed eye, or laying down process. So go ahead and close those eyes. And we're going to start with the deep belly breathing. So on your next breath, take a deep breath in. Hold your breath in for as long as you comfortably can. And while you're holding your breath in, look up above those eyebrows, connecting with your higher self, your third eye, your intuition. And then when you lower those eyeballs, tell yourself relax and feel a healing sound wave flowing through you from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. We're going to do this a couple more times. So on your next breath in, take a deep belly breath in. Fill up that belly. Look up above those eyebrows, connecting with your higher self and intuition. And when you do lower the eyeballs, picture, hear, and feel a healing sound wave, relaxing the muscles behind your eyes and all the way down to your toes. That's right. Let's do that again. Next breath in, take a deep breath in. Hold it in, look up, connect with your higher self, your intuition, and when you breathe out, picture that healing sound wave relaxing all the muscles behind your eyes and all the way down to your toes. Now we're going to do that one more time. Deep breath in. Hold it in, look up, connect with your higher self and intuition. And when you lower those eyeballs, tell yourself relax. And as you breathe out, feel yourself relax and let go. And drift down deeper and deeper to a place inside you where things change, where things heal, where insight lives. Right now, go ahead and send your consciousness down to the center of Mother Earth, to Gaia, to perhaps the green heart center of the earth. Just imagine, just pretend you can be in a beautiful sacred space in the earth. Now there could be beautiful crystals around you, a beautiful sacred primordial soup, a healing waters. So just imagine yourself relaxing and letting go as you perhaps imagine yourself becoming one with the earth, Mother Earth. Just let go. Allow sounds you hear to relax you and fade away. Allow every word you hear me say to relax you. Allow every suggestion I say for your highest good to flow deep into your mind and your body. As you relax and let go and become one with the earth, in just a moment, you can begin to what's called heart breathing. So create a beautiful place inside the earth. It could be a cenote, which is just like a beautiful waterfall cave. It's your creative mind. But now you're going to heart breathe. Because as you relax and completely relax, with every breath you breathe in and out, your brain waves slow down into a deeper state, into a relaxed state, which begins to connect us. And then as you begin to heart breathe now, you get into heart coherence. So just breathe in and out as if you're breathing in and out through your heart. Focus your breathing on your heart. And imagine you're breathing in and out as if you're breathing in and out through your heart. Now, I like to imagine I'm breathing in and out through my heart, like through the front of my body, about a foot, and then through my body, out the back of my body, about another foot. Just imagine, pretend that you can breathe in love, unconditional love, universal love, Gratitude and joy is fine as well. Breathe it in and out. So this wonderful feeling is in you and surrounding you with love, gratitude. Now invite your heart to open and then see and hear and feel your heart opening. Maybe like a rosebud, opening to magnificent orange or purple or blue rose, or like a door opening, tunnel flowing, or vortex spinning. So as you invite your heart to open, feel it open. Just imagine, just pretend. And then think of a moment where you felt very loving or loved or both. You have a time. It could have been petting an animal. It could have been holding someone, being held, dancing. Time where you felt connected to source, loved or loving or both. You're going to time travel back to that memory to connect with it so you can feel truly wonderful. Now, some people love to put their hands on their heart during this heart breathing because it makes you feel so good and begin to release chemical endorphins. You can even sense that happening as you breathe in and out of your heart. Now, you're going to time travel back in time to that loving memory. You can use gratitude if you want. 3, time traveling. 2, almost there. 1, be in a loving memory now and then go through it the way you can, like see the details, hear the sounds, your thoughts, feel the textures as well as the wonderful feelings, and rewind it and make it bigger and brighter. Feel that love flowing in and out and breathe it in and out of your heart. So you remember the real you, love. And you recognize from this moment forward, you realize you are loved, loving, and lovable because you love you, because you're learning to love you right now. And you're breathing it in, you're breathing it out, so it's surrounding you. And when your heart is open and you feel loved or loving or gratitude, that's the time to set an intention for yourself. What do you want to feel for the rest of the day? What kind of vibe? Who do you want to help? What do you want to do? So set an intention for yourself and for humanity, or perhaps a friend, a beautiful place on Mother Earth that you want to heal. So go ahead as you set those clear intentions of what you want to feel good, to sleep better, to heal your body, for people to wake up and take care of each other. Maybe there's a special place that needs healing or people. So as you set the intentions, send them love from your heart. Send it to the place, to the people, including yourself, so that you feel in every fiber of your being you are loved, loving, and lovable. And once you've done that, imagine yourself coming out of this hypnosis session today, feeling that feeling. What are you doing? Are you smiling more? Are you being kind? Are you taking care of something you've been wanting to take care of? Are you calling somebody you've been wanting to call? Go ahead and vividly imagine that end result, the intention as if it already exists, with this great feeling for you and for humanity. Good. Very good. Now, once you've done that, remind yourself that this is all you need to do, is vividly imagine the end results that you want with a great feeling. Now, if you hold that thought, that image, that end result for 17 seconds, some people say that's like making a phone call to the quantum field or telling God or source, this is what you want. 17 seconds. Now imagine all of us, everybody happy and healthy on Mother Earth, the plants, the animals, and all the children and the adults are fed and clothed, housed and happy. We can begin to create that, to create a world where we are healthy. Good. Very good. Now make a promise. Make a commitment to stop criticizing yourself and to have your back. And right now, as you make that commitment, if your hands aren't on your heart, put them on your heart now and say hello to yourself. Like, hello, Karen. I love you. Hello, Sheila. I love you. Hello, Luz. I love you. But say to yourself, and then you might say, I am loved, loving, and lovable. I've got this. I'm strong enough. I'm there for me. I promise to become my own BFF. And perhaps you can commit to stop criticizing yourself and becoming your own BFF, as well as commit to waking up in the morning. And as soon as you wake up, you're still in hypnosis when you come to consciousness. You're still in the brainwave states of alpha and theta, which is a very suggestible state. So as soon as you come to consciousness, when you wake up in the morning, put your hands on your heart and say hello to yourself. Say, good morning. Good morning, Randy. I love you. And then state an intention, something you want to feel for the day or be. So picture that in the morning now. And that'll help you in your journey. And of course, reach out to me if you need me or anybody, because hypnosis can truly help you. And join the movement, 1millionmeditators.com. That's one, the number one, and then millionmeditators.com. We look forward. I'm doing this every Tuesday at 9:30. But there are many ambassadors doing sessions right now to help you and to bring momentum to the big weekend on December 26th and 27th. So maybe see you next Tuesday. Sending love, as they say. Take care. Bye-bye. Share this and say hello.